come on in. I'm going to share a little bit about my selfie-gate situation that I shared yesterday. So come on in, I'll tell you my story and I'll share a little texting tip with you. I'll wait for people to come on in and I'll turn around and introduce myself. Hello, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm going to tell you what I'm dealing with here. Hi, I am Mary Howard and I'm a 6th grade teacher teaching on a pork chop of an island here in Grand Island, New York. And I don't know if you saw my Periscope yesterday, but I shared a story of a very bad decision that I made yesterday. I picked up somebody's cell phone and hi there, welcome, come on in. I'm retelling a story from yesterday where I picked up somebody's cell phone and opened it up, took a whole bunch of selfies without actually checking whose phone it was. I thought it was my friend's phone. It was not my friend's phone. Indeed, it was my vice principal's phone. And so I came into work this morning and printed in full-size pictures all over my classroom were the selfies that I had taken the day before. There's just one example of them. Like I said, they turned out to be from my vice principal. It was my vice principal's phone. So she got a really good laugh at my expense. It was kind of chaotic this morning at school dealing with that. And then the principal thought he was hilarious and he sent an email message to the entire faculty and staff stating that Mrs. Howard had an internal suspension for the day for inappropriate use of cell phones. So that was absolutely hilarious. So it's been one of those kind of days. So that's just a follow up on what I'm calling selfie-gate because it was a very traumatic experience. So I'm sharing a quick little tip with you today on texting. You might have noticed in the title of this scope that I flipped the letters of using your smarticles around. And so I want to show you how I did that and a little idea. Hi, thanks for the hearts, thanks for the hearts. A little idea that I came up with on a way that you might be able to use this in the classroom with the kids. So let me turn this around and show you. Thank you. Let me show you how it's done. Super easy, you won't believe it. It can be done on your phone. I just happen to be showing it on my computer today because it's a little easier for you guys to see. Okay, so there are actually quite a few different websites that will do text flipping, text mirroring, and text reversing. This one is one that I found worked on my phone as well as on the computer here. And so what I did was I entered my, my text. So let's see. I'm going to put in a little emoticon here. And I always use the starburst for my using your smarticles. I'm going to toss that in there, type using your smarticles. I'll toss that little emoticon in again. Oops, hit the wrong thing. Hi, hi, how are you? Nice to see you again. Loved your scope. Okay, so let me click this and get that emoticon in there. Yes, yes, why not? Again, I just told the follow-up of my selfie story already. They plastered pictures of my selfies all over my chalkboard this morning when I got to school. It was really bad, really embarrassing. So if you want to mirror or flip your text, you can type in your text there. And I like the reverse option. I think it looks really cool. It kind of makes your text go backwards. Yeah, it was hilarious, but it was mortifying, I have to be honest. You can invert your text. That kind of flips it over and makes it backwards. And you can mirror your text, and that does it like this. So that's the website that I use. And then if I'm on my computer, I'll just email it to myself on my phone, copy and paste it. But I just do it on my phone, copy the text, and then insert it wherever I want it. And you know, you can really freak out your friends and just do backwards or upside down text with them, and they'll be like, what, dude, what is going on? So that's one thing you can do. This site has a couple other things, and this is the one that I thought my kids would really love doing. There's a little secret encoder. And I thought maybe my students would love to put their spelling words into the secret decoder. And then what they do is they enter some sort of passcode or password, and then they click the word encrypt. And what it does is it literally encrypts all of the text, and that text cannot be unencrypted unless you paste it back into this website and enter the key code there. So then, I know it's creating work for myself, but if I had them do their spelling words and encrypt them and send them to me on Google Classroom, then I could, decrypt them, I guess you would say, and see if they spelled all their spelling words right. And it's the kind of thing that I know the kids would just love to do. So that's secret encoder is one of the options. We looked at reduce, mirror, and shrink. Bubble is really cool if you want some neat looking letters that you can use on your captions, especially for periscopes. So let me show you what those look like. These are bubble letters. I liked these a lot. I thought they were really dynamic and unique looking. So you can turn your text into those. I thought they looked kind of cool. Again, I think the kids would love that too if I had them do their spelling words in bubble letters. What is my ultimate goal? I want them to write or type their spelling words. And if I said, let's do spelling words in bubble letters, I know they would love it. And again, I use Google Classroom. I used to use Edmodo, and that's how I have students turn in work. But I don't see any reason they couldn't copy this text and paste it into a document and print it out. It would work. So that's another option there. Full width is neat. It just kind of stretches out the letters. I wasn't very impressed with bold/italic, so I won't even bother to show you that one. So this is the website, and I'll go a little bit closer in case you're interested or want to screen capture that URL. It was txtn.us, and that's for creating really cool, unique, different kinds of text that you can put in different spots. So I'm going to turn this around. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, replay viewers, if you watched. And I promise I'm not taking any more selfies. I promise, promise, promise. I've learned my lesson. So everybody have a great night. Happy Friday, and take care.